This quick mist is different.
How so?
Like it's fortified for protection. Come, let me show you the way.
Off with you.
Elizabeth,
Who are you, anyway?
my name is Antea Duarte. You've met my partner.
When we met, I thought you alone. In truth, a ghost walks with you.
Aye. Invisible. Indivisible.
You should not be here.
You are bound to the world of the living. Why is that, do you think?
You should go.
Did the fever take you?
Inevitably, yes. I, and I alone, had long accepted it. Stay away from my sister. Stay away from Mary Clare. Be gone. Leave us.
Run, Red!
Elizabeth cares. Deeply.
Yes, she's very protective.
Perhaps something around this cove will tell us about this Mary Clare. Weird. She seems hostile, but also tries to guide us towards something.
Already able to control wisps. Her ghost grows strong fast. Should we take a glimpse at the past?
Through a single point passes an infinity of paths.
You could have stayed home to write.
How's your leg? Still crippled. Besides, I needed air, and I like it here.
I know you like it here.
Elizabeth! Are you all right?
Yes. Wait. No. My necklace is gone.
Mary Claire is our ghost sister.
Mary Claire is hobbled. Her sister must have done the chores.
They seem very happy indeed. I feel an echo ringing, like a hum.
Not a word, not a yearning, and yet the leaves of every tree whisper thy name away.
You used to write me poems.
If I remembered it, I'd not admit to it.
Oh, come on. It was not that bad. Think you could take on a ghost?
You're getting me now.
Hogging all the fun.
Something's concealed. What is lurking here?
Time to work, Banisher.
Voices from the dead ripple here.
She is the leaf brightening upon the breeze.
How did it go? The light in your eyes.
The warmth in thy eyes.
You do remember. What? Think you can fend for yourself? The power is gone. I love doing that.
I feel an echo ringing, like a hum.
The dainty sparkle of Helios's lamp shining through the space of each quivering branch.
Fleeing island and an unwanted marriage. They risked much. It was a brave thing to do. It was so romantic. Go on, say it.
The warmth in thy eyes, in the dark of the night. The sparkle in thy voice, in the depths of my heart.
Ah, I was right. It was terrible. And I still like it.
Echoing chorus across the sea, there's a storm when you sleep. Our joined souls usher in the unspoken.
Moira Tynan. Have we heard that name before?
We have now. And we found our tie.
Off with you.
Who is Moira Tynan?
No. Please, leave it alone. Leave it be.
Another messy trail left by another messy ghost. There's another trail. This way. Stains. They can lead us. Who knows what lurks in this thing? Let me guide us.
Love poems, fortified quick mist. She's a fiercely protective ghost.
That gives her power. We should take care.
gone. You trespass here. Leave us be.
I'm afraid we can't do that.
If a sliver of kindness yet remains in your hearts, please leave.
What happened? How did you die?
We are all mortal. I knew it, but strangely I thought myself exempt. A bad cut, badness in the blood. I rotted from within. And that was that.
You care for your sister. It is clear you've no wish to harm her.
Do you?
No, but I will if I have to.
Leave us be. Leave Mary Claire alone. You have no business here.
She's strong and defensive. The sister, Mary Claire, should be nearby. Look for a house. Ghostly voices stain this place.
I see the apron you wore to the river. From across the meadow, the blossoms and leaves. I see its wings rise like sails in the harbour. From across the meadow, or so I believe.
Do you recognize the verse?
I see the apron you wore to the river. From across the meadow, the blossoms and leaves. I see its wings rise like sails in the harbour. From across the meadow, or so I believe.
Do you recognize the verse?
No, but I see spectral stains enveloping the building and blocking the door. How did the poem go again?
I don't think the poem referred to this.
This wasn't part of the verse.
I don't think the poem referred to this.
Maybe something around here refers to what's in the verses.
Sense the ripple of a past conversation.
I see all the milk you sifted this morning. From across the meadow, the blossoms and leaves. I see all its freckles braid onto your clogs. From across the meadow, or so I believe. I see the curds that you plucked from the whey. From across the meadow, the blossoms and leaves. I see the colander resting in the hay. From across the meadow, or so I believe.
The words of a ghost may resonate here.
I see the cheese you stir for me and my sins. From across the meadow, the blossoms and leaves. Oh, please do gift me this mouthful of mercy, so the mournful morrow cleaves.
The thread is gone.
Picking up something spectral nearby.
By the hearth, the bed is made, the goose is cooked, the bread is baked.
Something's nearby.
Where is it?
This letter says Mary Claire got married. In Ireland.
But they're here in New Eden. Wait. Of course. This isn't Mary Claire.
Moira Tynan was betrothed to some fella. Moira fled with Elizabeth to avoid the marriage.
Mary Claire isn't Elizabeth's sister. It's a pretense to allow them to be together. We know Mary Claire is not who she claims to be. We know you're not sisters.
Enough. Leave her alone now. She doesn't deserve any trouble. Leave us be.
They were in love. Their love binds them together yet. I hear it happens.
Let's go a wee chat with them.
A ghost in love is a force to be reckoned with.
I believe you. Oh there! Moira! Elizabeth! Wish to help you. Will you talk to me?
Be off with you, Scotsman.
Moira, I only wish to talk.
You shouldn't be here.
Nor should you, Elizabeth.
Who are you?
Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. He is also the man I love.
How do you two... I don't understand.
A long story. As is yours, I'm sure.
Our predicaments are similar. Each only wants to protect the other.
Then walk from this house, never to return. Leave us be.
We could do that, but Moira will die.
How dare you? What do you want?
How did two such free-spirited young women end up so far from home? How did you meet?
We were neighbours in Ireland.
Elizabeth, don't. The other settlers.
It's time. Someone must know of us. Someone must remember us.
Your love is precious. You want it to live. I understand.
I doubt you do.
What worries you about the other settlers?
They're Puritans. If them bigots knew about us, they'd chase us from the colony. Or worse. Much worse. To the world, we were sisters. Faithful, devoted, and inseparable. A man come courting Elizabeth was also courting me. Bad leg and all. None stayed. Now, I'm a crippled young woman alone. No family, no money, no position. Marriage to a man may be all I can hope for. But it shall not be happy.
People here, well, let's say they lack understanding. How did you keep up the charade? Where did you find the courage?
Spite. We know what they did to the schoolmistress. We know what they do to free women. We took our place amongst them and acted as if we were them. Harshness was the facade behind which we could live.
A false face to the world so we could wear the truth at home. Pretending to the outside world is one thing, but you can't pretend to yourself.
So you grew up together?
Our families had business. Moira's dad worked the sheep farms, mine traded wool.
I was 16 when my leg broke. Doctors said I'd not walk again, that the shock would likely kill me. I showed them. I went to the O'Hara's to learn the wool trade. We grew together. We grew to love each other.
And when they pressed you to marry, you fled here.
I'd not belonged to another. It was Liz or no one. New England meant we could be whoever we wanted to be. And no one would know different.
You have loved each other. A love so great not even death could tear it from you. But Elizabeth, you must realize that you are feeding on Moira's life to continue your own flicker of existence.
And what of you? Does the same truth not hold? Are you not hurting him by staying?
We find other ways for Antea to feed. Banishers, remember?
Show me how. That's your choice and I want the same.
It's not that simple. Us being Banishers is the only reason why Antea can be fed.
And it has its limits. Her love is a death sentence. She is killing you. You will both wither.
Life without her. Can't stand the thought of it.
I know the feeling.
I can't do without her, not here, not anywhere.
There's a haunting here. We're ready to bring it to a close. Moira Tynan, I believe you'd do anything to bring your beloved back.
You're right. I would.
Well, here's the thing. I'd do the same for mine.
Wait. You can't. You can't mean to. Don't touch her.
I'm sorry.
Moira! I'll get you. I'll get you both.
Filth we must endure that our loved ones be sheltered. Oh, shame. Oh, woe.
Are you all right?
She was doomed anyway. I'm fine.
No time to lose. The incarnate is hidden away here. Stains bar the path.
Have I mentioned how I know I am of you?
Go on.
Get back up!
Spectre, going for a meat suit.
I feel a draft.
From the invisible.
Something's here.
Hidden.
Please give me strength. Send help. Dear Lord, I need you now. Please, send help. An unnecessary question, perhaps, but is everything all right?
No, I'm not all right. There are demons in the mill. This is all Haskell's fault. May his wretched soul rest in peace. His leniency brought the devil on us. Now witches will walk the land. But why are you still standing there gawking like a goose? Aren't you a banisher? I told you there are demons.
Aye. Tell me all about these demons and this mill.
There is a mill. It is my mill in which I mill flour to bake my bread. In the mill, there are demons sent by the evil one.
Oh, all right. No need to be an arse about it. I'll look into it.
The mill lies past the barren fields and across the bridge. Whatever you can do to help, I would be grateful.
Will you be all right out here?
Will any of us be all right now our governor's gone? Lucy Barrow is dead, and demons walk. God has forsaken us.
I'll take that as a maybe. I'm sorry to learn the alewife has died.
Oh, don't be.
What happened to her?
Danced too close to the devil is what she did. I do not know what happened to her, but her death is not my doing, though it was I who found the body. I shall not miss her.
You will when the ale runs out. You really don't seem to hold her in your heart.
The baker and the alewife both need barley. We made a bargain, spit in hand and shaken on, to share the crop. But she broke the deal, went her own way, cut me out. No, I did not like her.
I should go.
As must I, to the hamlet, I think. God walk with you, Banisher.
Demons and a dead alewife. Haunting case.
Haunting case. It's on your size. He likes us much.
Move, Red!
Piss off!
Watch out! Spectre possession!
Demons. Need I was expecting an audience with Legion.
Someday, maybe.
No bread. Cottle never mentioned that. Quite the botanist. What does a baker need with all these plants?
Remember the olive bread with rosemary and sage?
I miss Rome. I miss bread. Odd times for Cottle the baker. Something's nearby.
Where is it?
Seems Cottle was looking for a substitute for barley.
And failing. Looks like Cottle hasn't been able to do his work for quite some time.
Sack race?
You think you can outrun a ghost?
What is lurking here?
Time to work, Banisher.
This looks like it was ripped from a herbarium. Phytolaica decandra.
Pokeweed. It's poisonous. I doubt he used it. I hope I'm right. We should go back to the Harrows and talk to him. I'm right here, you know. Ask for help if you need it.
Mr. Cotto, are you here?
Did you feel that?
Anyone home?
Right, well, what happened here? Oh, it's a miserable life without bread. Takes dedication to sleep where you work. That or poverty.
My mother treated a baker once. He had the worst cough I'd ever heard. Turns out inhaling flour all day isn't good for your lungs.
Aye, and neither's poverty. Despite the barley shortage, Lucy Barrow was brewing ale. Drove Perry mad. Sent him snooping after her.
Why would she not tell him? Food is as important as drink.
Aspen must be the woman Cottle spoke of. The one who trained him.
Perhaps he's lonely here, away from his people.
A key hidden behind a spectral web. Why?
What are you doing with my key, you filthy thief? You! Who are you? What are you doing here? Wait. The Banisher McWraith. Haunted by a ghost? You must be joking.
Mistress Barrow, glad to see you, circumstances notwithstanding. This is my partner, Antea Duarte.
Yes, pleasure to meet you, but never mind that. Perry Cottle stole the key to my alehouse. You have it. I want it back.
Why would Perry Cottle have the key to your alehouse?
He wishes to steal my business, so I hid it from him. There's nothing quite like watching a grown man soil his britches over losing a bloody key. Serves him right. The barley failed. No barley means no flour. No flour means no bread. It drove him mad. It made him mean. I don't easily scare, but he scared me. And I was right. In the end, he poisoned me.
What's your relation to Perry Cottle?
We traded. Pleasantries, foodstuffs. He baked a fine loaf. Mostly we shared the barley crop. I worked with him, now I hate him. When I offered him a fair deal, he threatened me.
He omitted to mention this.
Allow me a moment in which to come to terms with the news that the liar, Perry Cottle, failed to tell the truth.
You know how to brew ale without barley. We know this because Perry Cottle spied you doing it.
For a great baker, he makes a piss-weak spy.
Why would you not share your work?
I'll tell you this. My husband and I ran a tavern in England. He supported my ambition. Never once was he intimidated by me. When he died, I sold up and left for the New World. I was looking for peace, opportunity, wealth. I found it all. Until the curse. Everything I have, I earned with the sweat of my brow and the brains in my head, and neither man nor God shall take it from me. Perry Cottle thinks innovation, the fruit of my labour, comes from God, to be shared by all, but especially by Perry Cottle. I am a woman of enterprise, and no one drinks for free. No payment, no deal.
Tell me about the poisoning.
To start, let me tell you about the baker Perry Cottle, who is as mean as he is stupid. Mean, for he would not pay me for my work. Stupid, for he poisoned me before he could get his grubby hands on it.
Are you sure he poisoned you?
We had words. He threatened me. He carried out the threat. It seems cut and dried to me. You don't believe me? See for yourself. You have the key. Go to the alehouse where I died.
Where is it?
Go north, across the bridge, past the fallow fields. But do be careful. I hear it's haunted by the ghost of the poor dead alewife.
We should go.
Can't get a moment's peace, can you? Even dead, there's work to be done.
Looks like Perry Cottle left some details out of his story. Let's go to the alehouse.
Always had it. Be angry too. He says one thing, she says the other. I don't know for sure who's lying.
It takes two. Desperate people. Someone is vexed behind that door.
Lucy's alehouse, I believe.
A playground for the devil, according to some.
Folk need bread. What do you use in place of the barley? Lucy! Mistress Barrow, please, I beseech you, tell me.
No.
Folk must have bread before they have ale.
I offered you a fair deal. You're the one who turned it down.
Then you leave me no choice. I'll have the secret. I'll not let them starve when there's bread to be had.
You missed your chance. Now go away.
Not the first time we've heard of this deal.
Doesn't change the fact that Perry was furious at Lucy's refusal.
Enough to kill? Seems unlikely.
Keep looking. That's quite the sale. Good thing she had her husband's support. Unmarried alewives don't usually have it so easy. Those concoctions sure are inventive.
She knows her trade.
I know brewers. And this one is talented. A book of poisonous plants, with a page torn out.
Let me guess. The Phytolacticandra page is missing.
Lucy Barrow was quite the force of nature.
As a widowed alewife amongst witch-hunting Puritans, she'd have to be.
Exactly. Well-thumbed books. Lucy Barrow's an educated herbalist.
An alewife, fierce and educated. I bet folk were intimidated. And suspicious.
We should search the mill. Might be a jump to be had up behind the wheel there.
We'll have to stop it spinning first.
We'll look into that. Can't shoot a lock. Not from here, anyway.
I might be able to help with that.
And this door is locked.
That works. Let's go.
Quite the operation Mistress Barrow is running. Ah, the governor, in his genius, given the title Alewife to the alewife.
She must have loved that.
This place reminds me of Mother Louse's over on Cheapside. Wonder how the old alewives do.
I'm sure she'd be glad to see you back on your feet.
She was a good friend, and I needed one. I'm surprised Perry Cottle found no substitute for Barley.
Some men can't think beyond what they already know. But this, I think, is about wounded pride.
Oh, look at that. It's the drunkard's jackpot.
Don't get excited.
Once upon a time, finding this lot would have made my day. Guessing those orders won't be fulfilled.
Unless Perry takes over the brewing.
Wouldn't be the first time an alewife lost her business to a man. Quite the collection. Well labelled too.
Lucy Barrows is better organized than my mother.
This is the phyto... the pokeweed. What's it doing here? This is our ghost tie, and a memory hangs on it. Through a single point passes an infinity of paths.
Perry Cottle? Is that you creeping once again? You can die first before I give you anything. Best run, Cottle. Have a stick and I'll not hesitate to use it.
She took the fight to Laka instead of the Hobbs.
A sad fate. And a stupid death.
Afraid to lose her individuality, she lost everything instead.
Without her secret ingredient, I still can't make bread.
Harry Cottle, what are you doing in my house, you horrible little man?
Dear Lord, what work of the evil one is this? Lucy Barrow? But you're dead. I saw your body in the alehouse. The dead return, and you are most surely a witch. Yes! Oh, this explains everything.
Oh, for the love of God, just stop your nonsense and explain what the hell you were doing in my alehouse.
I believe I'm the one who needs answers.
Oh, God! The world is ending, and the Lord must call us to him.
What were you doing with porkweed, Lucy, if you knew it was poisonous?
I am a herbalist and an alewife. I make things. I have all sorts of poisonous plants. I knew Perry was spying on me, so I led him to believe I was using common weeds in place of barley. I chose pokeweed because it helps women with their monthlies.
Twisted and ingenious. I think I like you.
Perry Cottle stole from me. He found out about the poisonous plant and killed me.
Go on then, Mr. Cottle. What were you doing in the alehouse when you found Lucy dead?
I'd not seen her in a moment. I was checking she was well.
You base strain hardy oaf. You'll not have what's mine. You were checking to make sure I was dead.
I was doing no such thing.
But you were, Mr. Cottle. You spent weeks harassing Lucy here for her recipe. You harangued her so much that in a moment of stress, she made a mistake and accidentally poisoned herself. For that, you are responsible.
Time to set the top on the right bottle, Cottle, you dundering harasser. You dwindling failure, you sneaking thief.
I never meant to. I am none of those things. She had it coming. Devil worshipper, witch, selfish woman.
Lucy Barrow, under the pretext of a demand for fair payment, you hoarded a valuable recipe.
That's right. You'd have starved us for the sake of your business. You denied the children of God their daily bread. For business, Lucy, for business. Our Lord God called you to give service to his flock, and you demanded payment?
Let her speak, Mr. Cottle.
If the Lord wished the fruits of my labour, then he should have paid me like anyone else. I worked hard for where I am today. I deserve to succeed. I worked my arse off for it, and you would have me give it away. Not a chance.
To work then. Let's do this, so it's done. Perry Cottle, you're haunted by the ghost of the alewife Lucy Barrow. You didn't kill her, but that doesn't make you innocent.
I done nothing wrong.
You bullied her, and you spied on her, and threatened her. That seems wrong to me. You did those things, and she came back because of them. Because of you.
What else was I to do?
You could have left her alone.
It should not end like this. I should rise. I should rise.
earn this day their daily bread.
They'll figure it out, or they'll starve.